to recall those familiar moments. At dawn, your Royal Highness lightly hops onto the bed, rubs their head against your hand asking for pets. Then, suddenly, they start kneading dough on the blanket, purring softly with pure contentment. Those cute little rituals aren't random at all. They're the cat's secret language, formed from kittenhood and carried through life. In this video, we'll explore 7 small rituals that cats keep forever, so we can better understand the loving messages hidden behind behaviors that seem ordinary. Now, let's begin the journey. And don't forget to follow our YouTube channel so you won't miss other delightful stories and useful tips. A little teaser. By the end of today's story, you'll see how these tiny rituals truly bind you and your cat more deeply than you expect. There's a very surprising feeling waiting for you. Cats are creatures that love familiarity and routine. From birth to old age, they repeat certain behaviors as an indispensable part of life. Understanding these signature rituals not only helps you care for your cat better, but also tightens the emotional bond between you and your pet. Once you grasp the meaning behind the 7 small rituals below, you'll be able to read your cat's mind. Know when your cat is happy, when they're stressed or uncomfortable, and how to respond to their affection in the right moment. Each ritual is a familiar action paired with a science explainer, emotional meaning, practical steps for guardians, red flag signs to watch for, and a short illustrative story. Let's get started. Ritual 1. Kneading, a childhood memory that lasts. You're on the sofa. Your cat hops into your lap and begins pressing their front paws in a steady rhythm, just like a baker kneading dough. Eyes half closed, a gentle purr hums with pure contentment. Those cute little rituals aren't random at all. They're the cat's secret language, formed from kittenhood and carried through life. Science. This kneading starts in kittenhood during nursing. Kittens press their tiny forepaws against their mother's belly to stimulate milk letdown. As they grow, the instinct stays for life. Adult cats usually knead on soft surfaces, blankets, pillows, your lap, when they feel comfortable and safe. It's widely viewed as a sign of relaxation and satisfaction. Also, scent glands in their paw pads release pheromones with each press, marking their unique scent. That's why kneading your blanket, or you, is also a way to stamp you as part of their safe territory. Emotional meaning. When a cat kneads on you, it's their way of saying, "I love you, you're my safe place." The behavior often comes with a satisfied purr, as if they're recreating the cozy calm of nursing and turning it into an affectionate gesture toward you. Seasoned cat parents smile warmly at kneading. It's a sign of deep trust. Practical steps. If kneading on your lap comes with sharp claws, keep a thin blanket or soft towel handy as a lap liner, so you're both comfortable. Trim nails regularly. This doesn't take away their weapons, it just limits scratches during these massages. When your cat kneads, gently pet them in return. Your cat will feel you're reciprocating their affection. Avoid scolding or pushing them away mid-knead. Rejection can be confusing and upsetting. Red flags. Most kneading is positive, but if your cat kneads obsessively and also suckles or chews fabric to excess, some cats suckle blankets like nursing, it may indicate early weaning or anxiety. Consult a veterinarian if suckling/kneading is so persistent that your cat skips meals or ingests fibers. Also, if a cat that used to knead suddenly stops, watch for stress or illness. There may be discomfort in the paws or a general sense of insecurity that warrants a checkup. Short story. Guests are over. Shy Mun hides all afternoon. When they leave, Mun tiptoes out, leaps into your lap, and starts kneading like there's no tomorrow. Eyes anxious, but soft. You get it. Mun is de-stressing and seeking comfort in you. "It's okay, I'm here," you whisper, stroking Mun's back. The purr deepens. the kneading slows, and Mun curls up to sleep. In that moment, you realize, when frightened, a cat returns to their safe harbor, the familiar ritual of kneading on the person they trust. Ritual 2. Cat bathing. Daily meticulous grooming. After a satisfying meal, your cat sits and begins to lick from head to tail. That tiny, sandpapery tongue misses nothing. A damp paw washes the face, then a graceful twist to reach the back, tail, and even the more private areas. 15 minutes later, the coat gleams. Your cat sprawls in a sunbeam as relaxed as after a home spa. Science. Cats are famously clean thanks to grooming. They can devote 30 to 50% of their waking hours to it. The tongue's tiny keratin barbs act like a comb, removing debris and loose hair. Licking spreads natural oils, or sebum, across the coat for shine and water resistance. Evaporation of saliva also helps regulate body temperature. One reason cats rarely pant like dogs, yet stay cool. Grooming is a built-in stress reliever too. The act releases endorphins that calm the cat. Emotional meaning. Grooming isn't only hygienic, it's social. Cats often lick other cats they love. Allo-grooming. Mothers lick kittens, housemates lick each other to strengthen bonds. Some cats even lick your hands or hair, treating you like family and caring for you as they would another cat. Cats may also groom right after a scare, a near slip, a scolding, as a displacement behavior to self-soothe. Deep breath, a little grooming to calm down. Practical steps. Most cats manage their coats well. Your job is supportive. Brush daily, especially long-hair cats, to remove dead hair and reduce hairballs. Brushing doubles as a pleasant massage that deepens your bond. Occasionally, wipe hard-to-reach areas, face, ears, with a damp cloth. If your cat licks you, don't push them away. Wear gloves or long sleeves if you're sensitive. Allow a few licks as a hello, then redirect to a toy. Red flags. Too little or too much grooming can signal trouble. A cat that suddenly neglects grooming, natted or dirty fur, may be ill, dental pain, arthritis, or obesity, and uncomfortable reaching certain areas. On the flip side, over-grooming, licking to the point of bald patches or skin injury, often on the belly or legs, can be due to stress or skin disease. See a vet. Allergies, parasites, or fungal infections may be causing itch, or anxiety may be driving compulsive licking. A vet can identify the root cause and guide treatment. Short story. Chunk, a plump tabby, goes from sleek to scruffy in a few weeks. He's grooming less. His tiger stripes look dull and clumpy. At the clinic, the vet finds mild neck arthritis. Turning to groom hurts. With safe pain relief and a daily brushing routine at home, Chunk's coat gleams again. Now the senior cat melts into bliss each time his person brushes him. A new home spa ritual born. Thanks to noticing a change in grooming, Chunk can enjoy his golden years comfortably.
Ritual 3. The Purr, a healing melody. Scene. Rain taps the window as you curl up with tea. Mun hops up, nestles into your lap, and soon a steady grrr hums from their throat, a tiny motor you can feel through your sweater. The sound is rhythmic, warm, and somehow relaxes you too. Science. Purring is unique to the Feline family. Domestic cats and other small wild cats purr in the 25 to 150 Hz range. Researchers have found that this frequency band can enhance bone density and accelerate healing. In other words, purring may help cats self-heal. One reason falls often cause fewer fractures than expected. Reports even note that more than 90% of cats falling from about 5 stories recover well, partly thanks to purr-driven healing and natural pain modulation. Each vibration functions like a micro-workout for muscles and bones, even at rest. Beyond the physical, purring is a mental balm. Both cats and humans release endorphins that reduce stress. 5 minutes of purring can melt your worries. Emotional meaning. A purring cat is a happy cat is usually true, but not always. Cats also purr when anxious or in pain to soothe themselves. A mother purrs while nursing to communicate and calm her kittens. A cat might purr at the vet out of nervous self-comfort. So purring is multi-meaning. It can say, "I'm content," or "I'm coping." Still, when your cat purrs beside you, it's often a tender whisper. "I feel safe and peaceful with you." Many owners swear their cats sense when they're sick or sad, curling up to purr as a personal therapy session. Practical steps. Enjoy the sound spa. When your cat purrs, stay close, speak in a warm, low voice, cats love familiar voices, and pet them, prime bonding time. You can invite purring by stroking favorite spots, under the chin, along the neck, base of the tail. If a cat purrs in unusual contexts, during exams, after injury, look for other signs of pain or stress, rather than assuming all good. Red flags. Lack of purring isn't automatically a problem. Some cats are quiet by nature. But a cat that abruptly stops purring and withdraws may be ill or stressed. Conversely, unusually loud, constant purring paired with restlessness can mean the cat is hurting and trying to self-soothe. Time for a vet visit. Also, don't scoop up a severely injured cat just because it's purring. Purring may be masking pain. Gently crate and head to the clinic. Short story. Laid up with the flu, Han shivers under the blankets. Boone, usually a whirlwind, silently slips in, curls against her, and turns on the purr like a space heater. Warmth and rhythm lull her to sleep, and by morning, the fever breaks. Boone is still there, eyes wide with concern. "You're the best medicine," she whispers, stroking his head. He chirps and purrs on. For skeptics, this little story says it all. A cat's purr can soothe both feline bodies and human hearts. Ritual 4. Head rubbing, marking the bond. You come home and there's your royal greeter. Tail upright like a question mark, your cat rubs their head against your leg, then weaves an S around your calves, flanks brushing your pants. If you crouch, they may even press a damp nose and cheek to your hand. It's the nightly feline welcome ceremony. Science. Head and body rubbing is called bunting, classic scent marking. Cats have pheromone-secreting glands in the cheeks, chin, forehead, base of the tail, and paw pads. When they rub cheeks or head on people or objects, they're leaving scent markers. Evolutionarily, this creates a group scent within a colony. Everyone smells alike, which feels safe and trustworthy. House cats that rub on their humans are including us in that clan, blending our scents. Rubbing also self-soothes. What smells like me feels familiar and calming. Emotional meaning. Many assume cats rub only to beg for food or claim ownership. In truth, it's warmer than that. Cats won't bunt with someone they don't trust. Exposing the head and neck, vulnerable areas, shows confidence. Think of bunting as the feline hello kiss. Mother cats bunt their kittens. Bonded housemates bunt each other as family. When your cat bunts you, the message is, "I missed you, let me hug you." Practical steps. When greeted with bunting, respond. Lower yourself so they can cheek rub your face if you're comfortable, or at least offer a hand to nuzzle. It's a handshake/kissing in cat language. Stroke along the spine as they circle you. They'll understand you're glad to be reunited. If the rubbing nearly trips you, slow your steps. Your cat's just excited. Open the door carefully on arrival to avoid accidents from enthusiastic greeters. Red flags. Distinguish normal bunting from dangerous head pressing. Gentle butts and rubs are normal, but a cat that stands still, pressing the top of the head flat against a wall or floor, unresponsive, may have a serious neurological issue or hypertension. Seek emergency care. Another warning, a cat that abruptly stops rubbing and becomes withdrawn may be stressed or ill. Check for changes, new food, visitors, new pets, and help them adjust. In some cases, synthetic pheromones can ease anxiety. Short story. Tep, a calico, waits at the door every evening. One night, you're 2 hours late. As soon as you enter, she rockets over, bonks your shin with a solid headbutt, then whines around your legs, meowing like a tiny scold. You drop your bag and stroke her. "Sorry, I'm late. Hungry?" Tep tilts up and presses her forehead into your palm. Anger dissolved. After dinner, she hops onto the sofa, rubs her head under your chin, and drifts off to sleep. Sometimes one head rub speaks louder than 1,000 words. I missed you and I love you.
Ritual 5. Scratching, sharpening claws and expressing instinct. Scene. Your brand new sofa is a lattice of scratches. The culprit is your resident tiger. Cats often rise on hind legs to rake vertical surfaces, sofa arms, curtains, with gusto. Other times you hear scritch, scritch. They're enthusiastically shredding a cardboard scratcher. Science. Scratching is innate and essential. Cats scratch to 1. Mark territory. Scent glands in the paws leave pheromones, and the visible gouges send a clear visual signal, mine. 2. Maintain claws. Scratching sheds outer claw husks so fresh claws stay sharp and healthy. You'll often see thin claw sheaths left behind. 3. Stretch and de-stress. Vertical scratching lets cats extend the whole body, working legs, shoulders, and back like feline yoga. Many scratch more when emotions run high, excited when you return, or frustrated when refused extra treats. Straight to the post for a few cathartic rakes. 4. Communicate socially. Among outdoor cats, scratches are both scent and visual beacons. Emotional meaning. Scratching simply feels good. From a cat's view, this is bliss. Many scratch after naps. Stretch, then scratch to start the day and reassert territory. With the right post, climbing and scratching become favorite play that fends off boredom, especially when alone. Scratching in front of you can also be attention-seeking. Look at my skills! Praise me or play with me. Practical steps. Don't get mad, redirect. Invest in a sturdy scratching post at least 31 to 35 inches, 80 to 90 centimeters tall so your cat can fully stretch. Place it prominently, near favorite resting spots or entryways. Cats like to showcase their art. Many adore rough sisal rope because it's satisfyingly coarse. If your cat targets the couch, temporarily cover the area with a thick throw and position the post right next to it. When they use the post, praise and treat so they learn this spot equals good. Never punish. Yelling or hitting creates fear and can worsen the behavior. Double-sided tape on tempting furniture can deter. They dislike sticky. While the nearby post smells of their scent and earns rewards, habits shift over time. Red flags. Scratching may decrease in very senior or ailing cats. If your cat stops scratching or stretching after sleep, check claw length. Ingrown claws can hurt, and screen for arthritis or mobility pain. Excessive scratching of their own body is different. It can indicate parasites or skin disease. Examine the coat and treat the cause. Finally, never declaw. It's painful, permanently harmful, and unnecessary. Training and providing proper posts solve the issue humanely. Short story. Bo the Destroyer once shredded everything. Sofa, curtains, even the speaker box and stair edges. Scolding didn't help. In fact, she scratched more in secret. Her human changed tactics. Bought a tall, rock-solid sisal post and placed it center stage in the living room, Bo's favorite show-off spot. The first time Bo scratched it, she got instant praise and treats. Surprise and delight. Slowly, the post became Bo's prized possession, proud they demonstrated to visitors with a flourish of fine scratching. The furniture lived, and every morning, Bo dashes to her post to declare, "This world is mine." Ritual 6. Play hunting, a daily make-believe hunt. It's 11 p.m. When most homes go quiet, your royal roommate turns ninja. A blur from bedroom to living room, eyes glittering in the dark. A crouch behind the cabinet, a sudden sprint after invisible prey, a skidding stop on the rug, a spring to the sofa. The whole house becomes a stage for the nightly zoomies. Science. Cats are crepuscular, most active around dawn and dusk. Their ancestors hunted at twilight, and the instinct remains strong even when well-fed indoors. Those bursts of dashing and chasing are energy release and a rehearsal of the wild hunt. Brains are programmed to stalk and pounce. Weaving strings or rolling toy mice instantly flip the hunting switch. Pupils widen, body drops low, then pounce. Nature's gifts fully engaged. Emotional meaning. Play hunting is primal joy. Without it, cats can get bored or even depressed. Ever seen the celebratory hop after a kill of a toy, tail waving like a flag? That's the victory dance. Many cats politely present trophies, toys, or occasionally a departed bug at your door, believing they're helping feed the family. Appreciate the sentiment, creepy or not. Practical steps. Schedule daily play. This is the single best prescription for physical and mental health. Mimic prey. Drag a wand toy across the floor to dart and hide, or toss a small ball for chase games. Play until your cat pants lightly or tires. That's a good energy dump. Aim for 2 sessions a day, morning and evening, 10 to 15 minutes each. An evening session before bed reduces nighttime antics. Enrich the environment. Cat trees and shelves for climbing, a window perch to watch birds, Feline TV, and food puzzle toys with a few hidden kibbles so your cat can hunt for meals. If you're out all day with a single cat, consider a compatible second cat. 2 playmates can chase away boredom together. Red flags. Every cat needs movement. If yours rarely plays despite your best efforts, lying around listlessly, that's concerning. Illness, dental pain, arthritis, or organ disease could be at play. See the vet if play drops off without clear reason. Conversely, an older cat that suddenly becomes hyperactive, especially with nighttime yowling, might have hyperthyroidism. Get checked promptly. Short story. Tit, age 3, used to be a rocket. Lately, he just flops. New toys don't tempt him. At the clinic, severe tooth decay is the culprit. Biting toys hurts. After the bad tooth is removed, Tit's back in action, streaking after the red laser dot at night. His human is thrilled and a bit guilty for forgetting to brush, leaving Tit in pain for weeks. Lesson learned: when a cat stops playing, there's a reason. Listen, find it, fix it, so your cat can live their instincts joyfully.
Ritual 7. Sleep. A fixed safe haven. It's 10 p.m., you climb into bed, and there's the familiar fluff ball at the corner by your feet. Every night, same time, same spot, the nest your cat has claimed. At dawn, while you're still groggy, they're already stretched on the windowsills, soaking up the first sun. Science. Cats sleep a lot, on average 12 to 16 hours a day. In the wild, felids hunt by stalking an ambush, burning big energy in short, intense bursts, then recharging with long rest. Even well-fed house cats keep the genetic rhythm, most active at twilight, deeper sleep during the day. Much of their rest is made of short cat naps, 15 to 30 minutes, with ears still alert, ready to spring up if needed. Mixed in are REM sleep cycles, twitching whiskers and kicking paws as they dream of chases. Preferred beds are warm, safe, elevated spots. High perches or snug boxes feel protected and cozy. Emotional meaning. Where a cat sleeps reveals how safe they feel. Cats that trust and love you may insist on your bed, or even on you. New or timid cats may hide under furniture until they feel secure. A cat choosing to sleep beside you each night is a huge honor. Sleep is vulnerability, shared only with those they trust completely. Many human-cat pairs develop adorable bedtime rituals. The cat waits for you to settle, then picks a fixed post, by your pillow, against your back, or on guard at your feet, purring you both into sleep. Morning comes and your living alarm clock makes sure breakfast isn't forgotten. Practical steps. Create inviting sleep zones. If your cat loves boxes, gift a clean carton with a soft towel inside. If they prefer heights, add wall shelves or a cat tree with a high perch. In cold seasons, consider hooded beds that hold warmth. By day, let sleeping cats lie. Those light naps restore energy. Teach children not to disturb a sleeping cat to avoid startle scratches. If you don't want a cat in the bedroom at night, set up an irresistible alternative. Cozy bed, plus an old t-shirt carrying your scent, and close your door. Expect protests for a few nights. Consistency and a safe, comfy setup win in the end. Red flags. Changes in sleep habits can flag health issues. A young cat that suddenly sleeps far more may be ill, early kidney disease, diabetes, infection. An older cat that sleeps less and vocalizes at night may have cognitive decline or hyperthyroidism. See the vet. Sudden night terrors, bolting, screaming can point to focal seizures or rare sleep disorders. Record video and consult your veterinarian. Short story. Granny Mew, age 17, has climbed into bed with her human for over a decade. When insomnia hits, gentle strokes and Mew's purrs lull the elder to sleep. Mew's eyes are dimmer now and her hearing is not what it was, but at 6 a.m. sharp, she still circles the bed, meowing softly to remind her person about morning milk. They've leaned on each other for years. The small ritual, Mew sleeping in her arms at night and waking her gently each morning, seemed ordinary, but became a priceless comfort when Mew passed not long after. Those routines were the warm light of her twilight years. Have you ever wondered why these tiny rituals stay so stable throughout a cat's life? The answer lies in their genes and brain. Cats are creatures whose memory and reflexes are tightly linked to habit. From birth, kittens learn that nursing paired with kneading feels good. And as they grow up, that positive experience becomes deeply imprinted, turning into an automatic behavior whenever they feel safe. A cat's brain releases dopamine and endorphins when they repeat familiar actions, like grooming or scratching, creating a pleasure loop that encourages them to keep those routines. Cats are also highly sensitive to change. They need stable daily rhythms to feel in control of their world. Each small ritual is a puzzle piece in a cat's daily schedule: eating, grooming, playing, and sleeping on time. When life follows that familiar timeline, cats feel secure and stress drops significantly. Science also reveals some marvels. The purr sits within a frequency range that can stimulate recovery in bones and muscles for both cats and humans. Meanwhile, petting a cat during their rituals, such as head rubbing or purring, can lower blood pressure and reduce human stress. Truly a win-win. In short, these seemingly simple rituals are nature's built-in therapy, helping cats stay healthy and happy. When you see your royal companion blissfully scratching a post or half closing their eyes to wash their face, remember, it's not only their cutest moment, it's also when their body and mind are being cared for in line with evolution's blueprint.
Myth 1. Cats aren't affectionate like dogs. They're pulled and don't truly love their owners. Reality? Not true. Recent research shows cats form emotional bonds with their people comparable to infants with parents or dogs with humans. In a strange situation test, roughly 65% of kittens displayed secure attachment, distressed when the owner left, but then happy and calm when the owner returned. Cats may not be as demonstrative as dogs, but they are devoted in their own ways. Headbutting, weaving around your legs, and napping on your lap are all signs of affection. They remember your homecoming schedule, can get jealous when you hold another cat, and some even fuss when you ignore them. Cats do love and need love, just with a delightfully tsundere, dignified twist. Myth 2. Cats always land on 4 feet. Falls from heights don't hurt them. Reality? Cats have a righting reflex that often helps them land on their feet, but it's no guarantee of safety. Many cats suffer serious injuries in high-rise falls, and even a drop from the 2nd to 3rd floor, about 7 to 9 meters, can be fatal. Cats are always fine after a fall is a myth. In cities, there are at least 260 reported cat fall cases per year, and nearly half are fatal. Never leave windows or balconies unsecured. Install sturdy screens or netting. Agile isn't invincible. Myth 3. If a cat is purring, it's happy. Purring means everything is fine. Reality? In most cases, purring signals contentment, but cats also purr when they're in pain or scared as a form of self-soothing. A cat might purr when injured or even at the vet, not because they enjoy it, but because the vibration helps reduce anxiety and discomfort. Don't judge by purr alone, read the whole body. If a cat purrs while crouched with pinned ears and wide eyes, they may be stressed. A truly happy purr usually comes with a relaxed posture, loose tail, and half-closed eyes. In short, purring can mean, I'm good, but sometimes it's a coping mantra. Bonus, myth 4. Even if you keep multiple cats together, they'll live separately. cats can't be social like dogs. Reality? Cats are famous for being solitary, but when raised together from young or introduced properly, they can bond and form social groups. Many multi-cat homes see cats love each other like family, eating together, sleeping in a cuddle pile, grooming each other. Cats can miss their feline friends when separated. Don't assume they're always loners. They can have friendships and sometimes even love stories too.
By now, you can probably see the whole picture. 7 small rituals, from that gentle kneading and humming purr to the habits of grooming, head bumping, scratching, hunting play, and long, cozy sleeps, interweave to create the rhythm of a cat's life. They're like repeating notes in the life symphony of every cat, rich with meaning. Remember at the beginning when we said a newborn kitten and a senior cat 15 years later can share the very same habit? Now you've seen it. Yes, these little rituals are the red thread running through a cat's journey. Even better, you, the cat's human, become part of those rituals. When you stroke your cat while they knead your lap, you're answering a love note. When you play each evening, you're hunting together. When you oversleep and your cat wakes you, that's their way of caring for you. Those simple, repeated interactions, day after day, are the invisible, unbreakable bond between 2 different species. At the story's peak, picture this. One day, your beloved cat is very old. They may not dash around anymore, and their eyes are cloudier, but each morning they still muster the strength to climb onto the bed and nuzzle your hand, still purring softly as they lie beside you, the loving ritual unchanged. Your heart tightens with emotion. So all this time, my cat has been saying, "I love you" in these familiar ways. That's the greatest gift cat parents receive. Honest affection expressed through small, everyday acts, steadfast and loyal through the years.